Welcome to Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Wisconsin's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Robinson will throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. The Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Finds a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bring in the heat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Robinson looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jones. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. And off to Jones. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Oh, a lot of space. Trucks his way all the way down to the 3-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badgers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker and you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. It's complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. They just keep firing. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll line up for a second down play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Robinson will throw. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll move the wide receiver. Fly sweep coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Pace. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
14, Wyoming, 7.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Hand off to Jones. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll do it himself. Oh, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 9.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll get rid of it. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Got his man quickly. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. The Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking for room, it's Hamilton. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Smashes it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Gets away from one, finds some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Robinson looking to pass. Here's the pressure. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Wisconsin, 28. Wyoming, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quickly to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Robinson will throw. They'll run the screen. At the 45, on his way. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Badgers can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snags it over the middle. Tripped up for the tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Wisconsin, 31. Wyoming, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its in mind. Maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it down the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Hauls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the tight end. Turning it up. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. They'll run it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Robinson looking to pass. That's caught. It's Gibbs. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Badgers are marching down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Under fire. Open space at the 25. And tackled there by the defense. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The option look. Now the pitch. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. It's 1st down from the 11.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Cowboys backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. The give to the back. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Hamilton. Stayed behind his pads, kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. The Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Give to the running back.
The ball carrier is the running back. Gain of 1.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Robinson will throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the tight end. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Found a seam on the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Pace. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Pace. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Using his feet. He's in open space downfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here comes the heat. He makes a grab, and he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And the Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wyoming! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Robinson looking to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decision.
Makes the grab on the shot. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Now the play fake. Now rolling to the left. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Quarterback on the keeper. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They want that clock to run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Robinson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Makes the grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big...
Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. This defense is trying to protect a lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
QB strikes the ball, and the clock is stopped.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. One more play to pad the stats. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the score. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not...